And you know, I've got my own show, and it's country music. I love it, and I hope you will too. It just don't get any better than this. That's about as good ever gets. If there's something better, it's something I miss. It just don't get any better than this.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Jones.
I woke up this morning, prayed to God, oh, let this be a dream. Her side of the bed was cold, and laying there beside me was her ring. With a note that she had left for me, laying where she used to lay her head. Then I felt the world falling on me, for this is what I heard her say. Tied to a stone, can't go on living like this. I'd rather be lonely or face life alone than to go on this way day after day, tied to a stone. I always thought I gave her everything that any girl could want. The diamonds on her fingers, a new car, and a big two-story home. But home became a prison. Looking back now, I can see it all. And I'd give the world if I could change the things that made her climb that wall. She said, tied to a stone, can't go on. I can't go on. Keep on living like this. I'd rather be lonely, Lord, and face life alone, and to go on this way day after day, tied to a stone. I'd rather be lonely or face life alone than to go on this way day after day, tied to a stone. Don't get any better than this.
It's the George Jones Show with George's guests, Tanya Tucker, Connie Smith, and Daryle Singletary. And George will be back too. Backstage before the show can be as much fun as the show.
I'll tell you what, I'm just so thrilled to have my two favorite girls on the show. This is an old sweetheart. Well, not really a sweetheart, but I've just loved her all all my career.
Don't
and ever
change
since
it.
I
Don't
first...
change it.
Well, yeah, I do. And Tanya, no offense, but she's my all-time favorite.
Mine too.
Gal singer.
Mine too,
and I
George.
love your singing too. Don't get me wrong.
She was my hero.
Because you sang a pretty song too. What was your name?
Daryle Singletary.
Daryle Singletary. No, I'm joking, Daryle. Daryle Singletary.
We worked with George, I guess, last year sometime. And it's when you had the possumettes.
Right.
And it was the first time we'd met, so I can understand he didn't know me.
You liked them possumettes,
But I liked
didn't
them
you?
possumettes,
Yeah,
I did,
know
I
you
sure did. But we'd come out on the stage at the end of the night and do the rocking chair with him. And he had to ask him twice, what's that boy's name again? We just met, so I mean, that's fine. So you can call me whatever you want to call me.
No,
It's all right.
I was just picking on you a little bit. I like to pick on people, but
That's
I
fine.
always usually mess it all up. But we are glad to have you on the show today.
Well, it's my pleasure.
And Brian, it's good to have Brian Frazier of Tanya Tucker's band here to pick a little bit with us, along with one of my Jones boys here, my little son. I call him Spike on the road.
Yeah, really.
Dwayne Phillips. So it's good to have them here to kind of pick a little bit for us after a while.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember this, but it's been about 30 years ago. But we were on a show in Knoxville, Tennessee, and you called me out to sing a song with you. And
What did we do? Because
we sang that one that you and Melba did. We must have been out of our minds.
Okay.
And so we sang it, and I was so scared. I did so bad. I mean, I just was so scared. And I was
you
so
didn't
embarrassed by the time it was done. I ran off stage, and I ran the wrong way. And when I got to the edge of the stage, there was no steps, so I jumped 5 feet.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you didn't sound bad at all, best I remember.
No, it was
I'm
just an
telling you.
honor.
You just cut a new album, too.
Yes, Marty Stewart and I wrote most of the songs.
Waiting on that.
You're not supposed to say Marty Stewart. You're my husband. I heard
Marty Stewart, my husband.
You know you just got married, don't you?
I did. I remember that.
She came in here and she says, me and Marty Stewart wrote this. Like they just met or something.
Actually, I met him when he was about 12.
Well, that...
Yeah. He had his mama buy him a new shirt to come to my show.
Yeah, you know something?
He said if I'd have noticed his shirt, things might have been different a long time ago.
Yeah. That's all right. What? I heard you do a little bit of it a while ago. I'd love to hear it. You got a beautiful voice.
Okay, great. If I ever lose your love, my heart would break in two. How could I be me with no you? Tell me, what would I do if I ever lose your love? My heart would forever yearn. My world would no longer turn if I ever lose your love. I love you so much, I can't believe that you are mine. I swear I'll love you until the end of time. If I ever lose your love, my heart would forever yearn. My world would no longer turn if I ever lose your love. My world would no longer turn if I ever lose your love.
Ooh, man, that's mighty pretty.
That's
How about that
beautiful.
guitar playing?
Mighty pretty.
Album sounds like an old, real old
We love to write
song.
songs like
You know,
that. Several
that
of the
older
songs.
kind of melody. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Tanya, what have you been up to? I want to know.
What have I been up to? Let's see.
What have you been up to?
Well, gosh, just I had this new album. My 30th album came out.
Brand new one.
complicated, yeah.
All right.
It's doing pretty good. Then the autobiography, Nickel Dreams.
I haven't had a chance to read your book yet.
I haven't either, funny thing.
Did you tell it all?
No. No, I could write a volume on what I didn't tell, you know.
Did you tell it all?
Yeah. I told as much as I could without, you know, getting slapped for it.
They said your love life's in trouble in a magazine I read when the one you love is hanging off of his side of the bed. But you're just really hanging on, honey. I know you'll soon be gone, and I feel my palm ready to know what lies ahead. I can see you in the arms of another girl instead, baby. This ain't the first time you tried to. It's gonna be the last time, and I know you think that I'll be gone out of my mind, crying you a river that winds and winds and winds. Oh, but baby, I'm down to my last teardrop this time. I don't care who or what you're doing, ain't gonna be no more of this heaven. Baby, this time I'll tell you the truth, I ain't gonna cry no more for you. Now I know where I'm going, baby, I know where I'm bound. I've been rearranging chairs on a ship that's going down. Baby, just step aside, honey. It's really over for good, and you might want to talk to me, you might want to call, but you won't hear nothing out of tea at all. 'Cause baby, I ain't got nothing to say. I'll just be on my way, and I know you think that I'll be going out of my mind, crying you a river that winds and winds and winds. Oh, but baby, I'm down to my last teardrop. Baby, I'm down to my last teardrop. Baby, I'm down to my last teardrop this time. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daryle Singletary.
The note was short, but Lord, so strong. It simply said, I can't go on and live a life with someone I don't love. She couldn't tell me face to face, oh, but how my world was changed by the hand that held the pen, that wrote the words, that broke the heart of the one, the only one that really loves her. Tears fell down like falling rain, but they can't wash away the pain. How will I go to sleep without her in my arms? She never meant to break my heart, was torn apart by the hand that held the the pen that wrote the words that broke the heart of the one, the only one that really loves her. With one stroke of the pen, she wrote off all my dreams, erasing all those plans we made together. There's no one that I can blame. Oh, but how my world was changed by the hand that held the pen, that wrote the words, that broke the heart of the one, the only one that really loves her. I'm the one, the only one that really loves her.
Daryle,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you, I heard a little something about you.
Uh-oh.
On the road, on some of your shows, you'll sometimes sing races on.
Yes, sir.
And
This came about. I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you
that's
finished?
all right. No, I just want to hear about it.
This came about. Back when we was working shows with you, we'd come out every night and watch the show, because I am just the biggest George Jones fan. I'm scared, by the way, too. So,
No, thanks.
but we'd come out and watch the show, and after playing the shows with you, every night you did the races on, you always made the comment that it just wore you out. So me and the boys figured that if you was to slow it down, it might go a little something like this. Well, the race is on, and here comes right up the backstretch. A heartache, going to the inside. Well, that kind of goes like that.
Oh,
Anyway, but we have a big time.
I
with
heard
that.
you. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud to know that. I'm honored to know that you do the song.
And we don't do it to make fun or anything. It's just I love them wiggles and stuff, and them all the bendings and the curls.
That's what you
I'm
do.
stealing licks from you.
Now we're getting to the truth.
That's right. That's right.
Those vocal aerobics, man.
Yeah,
he
that's
had it
what
down a
it
long
is.
time
He's
ago.
got it.
Girl, you're crazy. What you been up to? I know you've been up
Nothing
to
I
something.
can't get over.
You know, was talking to Connie a while ago. If y'all don't mind, I'd like to show a little clip on Connie about the time she got started. Well, it was the first big hit.
All day long, and walk the night from dusk till dawn. The only time I wish you weren't gone is once a day, every day, all day long. Once a day, every day, all day long.
Oh, man, that's great.
How old were you?
About 23.
About 23. Well, you looked like 16, didn't you?
I really was.
She still does.
And
I was about 16.
and you looked a little scared.
I scared
on
to
there,
death.
But you were just as pretty as ever. You haven't changed a bit there.
No, she hasn't.
I'll tell you.
I remember one time I was at the Opry and getting ready to go on stage, and I was so scared. And Brenda Lee come up to me and said, "I just want you to know I'm going to be watching you."
That doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah. It's like now singing in front of Tanya Tucker.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm still hurting. I've tried everything I know. I could walk away, but there's no place to go. Just like a shadow, your memory follows me. And no matter where I go, I can't find a place to be. before it forgets and moves on. Regret, there's so much regret. Oh, I know that in time I'll forget, but how long? Tell me, is there a certain day or night? My heart will whisper that everything's all right and that it's over and finally I'm free. 'Cause tonight all this waiting seems just like eternity. Does a heart have to break? Oh, how much can it take before it forgets and moves on? Regrets, there's so much regret. Oh, I know that in time I'll forget, but how long?
Coming up next, a very special segment with Tanya Tucker and George's Gallery of Pictures.
All of George's great photos. Now here's a man whose records my mom and daddy used to play almost every night for years. My daddy loved to listen to Eddie Arnold, and Eddie had so many hits, they had a lot of favorites. This is one of mine. You give your hand to me, then you say hello. I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so, and anyone could tell you think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night and longs to kiss your lips and wants to hold you tight. To you, I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. But you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart ached with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might have loved me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky girl, to never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. Hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky girl, to never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. Walk through this world with me. Go where I go. Share all my dreams with me. and some of us find. I look for you a long, long time.
I wish I'd put that in there.
And now that I've found you, new horizons I see. So come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Woo!
You're trying to throw me off.
I love that song.
What's that little lift you put on the end of that? Oh, like Connie? Oh.
Yeah, I told you I copied everything.
Well, we pulled one on Connie. We might as well pull one on you.
Oh, that's good.
This one I want to see.
I think it's just real good to,
I enjoy it. I really
watch
do.
these, you know, today.
It's so cool to go back to your roots.
Oh,
Oh
except
my
mine.
gosh. What's that flower? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by?
That's great. That's great.
That's something.
I remember
I wore
doing
that dress out, man.
I remember doing a show with you. I don't know if you remember. You was about 14. We did Ralph Emery's show
Right.
up in the studio.
Right.
And I remember Ralph said, Tanya, what do you want to be when you grow up? She said, superstar. Just like that, boy. And she did it.
I've changed my mind.
Well, you done that.
Oh, my
God.
goodness.
I like looking back on those things because it really, to me, those were my favorite times.
You say you
of my
wore that
life.
dress out?
Oh, yeah. Wore it
Well,
out.
that-
Wore it on every show. Every show. You know, it wasn't like,
Well, you know,
we're
we
something
all-
different. We're on a different television show. No, not me.
Well, back when we started out like that, we didn't have too much to change.
No, that's a fact.
Well, Daryle, have you got a little something that
Actually, I've got a new album coming out, and I'm really excited about it. But the title cut kind of pays kind of tribute to yourself and the greats like Lefty, and I'll do a little bit of it. I think Dwayne's gonna help me out here because I'm not such a good guitar player. But I'm starting off wrong key. Born in this country, red, white, and blue. From church pews to bar stools, it's always been true. From up in the mountains, way back in the pines, from crazy to sweet dreams, to yesterday's wine. All of my heroes, from Lefty to Jones, some are still with us, and some have gone home. Oh, precious are the memories of the music they made, forever living, not held by the grave. Forever and always chiseled in stone, like honky-tonk prophets, their words linger on. If you don't believe me, if you need some proof, ask any old jukebox, hey, ain't it the truth?
Man.
Ask any old jukebox, hey, ain't it the truth?
Hallelujah.
I like
That is
that.
awesome.
Oh, thank you.
That's great.
That
It was
really
fun
is.
doing that.
I love
song
songs
in the
like
studio.
that.
Oh, that's.
So I've got a bunch of songs for you, George. You know, split the publishing with you.
You know, Tanya, George pulled something on us. Don't you think we ought to show a
I think
clip
so, too.
on George? George, why don't you watch? Why don't I think you ought to watch the monitor a little bit here?
This ain't fair. This ain't
Oh, look at the haircut. Cool.
Searching for a place where he made it through. They were looking kind of boogie, but my pappy
Ooh, I like that.
Now, you know, son, I was fit to be tied there. Big ears and all.
It's so funny because every song I write for you for some reason, you know? And that, well, I told you that a long time ago. What's this George hang-up I've got, you know?
With time, my face is wrinkled, but my blue eyes still sparkle with the love I felt for you the day we met. And to me, you're just as lovely as the first time I saw you. Times have changed, but our hearts, they haven't yet. And I'm still the same old me, loving the same sweet you. Time hasn't withered my heart. And when our days are through, I'll still be loving you. Even death can't keep us apart. These hands that once were steady have now begun to tremble. But when they touch you, the same old feeling's there. But your smile is still as special as it was the day we married. The years haven't changed the love we share. And I'm still the same old me, loving the same sweet you. Time hasn't withered our hearts. And when our days are through, I'll still be loving you. Even death can't keep us apart. I'm still the same old me, loving the same sweet you.
So I was in this talent show at Douglas, Arizona, and I sang Nobody But a Fool Would Love You. Of course, I lost. But Leroy Van Dyke was judging, so I hated him for 20 years, man. But so, nobody but a fool would love you after the way you done me. Broke every vow you made me. Broke every rule. Hey, man, you guys lost? It was an Easter egg.
No idea what we're doing.
Nobody but a fool would love you. That's pretty.
The way you done me.
Broke every vow you made me. Broke every rule. Who'd lie awake all night, cry 'cause you were out of sight. Loving you with all her might. Nobody but a fool.
I like that.
And I never once stopped loving you.
I got a daughter that does that. She imitates me all the time.
My dad said, oh, Connie's got you beat, girl.
What have you been up to? I'll
Shoot
get it
low.
out of her for
Shoot
somewhere.
low. Tanya's riding one of Jones's ponies.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, this group, I've had some good times on the other shows we've been filming, but I'll tell you what, y'all take the cake. You get between two girls, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, it's a good place to be.
I know it.
I don't believe that's how you feel. I don't believe that you don't love me. I guess I must have hurt you bad. I didn't mean to make you sad. And I sure regret the words I told you now. I don't believe that we're all through. I don't believe that it's all over. Let's forget who's right or wrong and remember we belong together. Let's forgive and forget and start over. We all make mistakes now and then, but I don't want to love any other. I just want to love you again and again. Take me to Mexico, boys. Let's forgive and forget and start over. We all make mistakes now and then, but I don't want to love any other. But I just want to love you again. I don't believe that's how you feel.
I don't believe that's how you feel.
I don't believe that you don't love.
I don't believe that you don't love.
I guess I must have hurt you bad. I didn't mean to make you sad, but I sure regret the words I told you now. I guess I must have hurt you bad. I didn't mean to make you sad, but I sure regret the words I told you now. Woo! Aha!
The kingdom of the Lord.
On the cross of Calvary, Jesus died for you and me. And if you'll just believe in Him, then you can live again, my friend. And I can live forever. When I go to heaven, yes, I can talk to Jesus. I can see the Lord. Now can't you just imagine living in His mansion and walking through His kingdom, the kingdom of the Lord. Walking through His kingdom, the kingdom of the Lord. I can live forever.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. You know, we hate to say goodnight this early. I was just starting to have fun.
Me too.
With my favorite people here. And we hope you'll tune in our show next time. And in the meantime, I just want to say thanks to Connie Smith.
My honor.
I love you with all my heart. You're a sweetheart. My wife said I could say that. And Tanya Tucker. All right. Yeah. How you doing, honey? What have you been up to? All right. And my good buddy, Daryle Singletary. What a great new voice for country music. Thank you, Dave. Good night, everybody, and we love you. And just remember, it just don't get